chest, abs, smashed. But before we get into the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Now let's get into the video.
Yo, yo.
Making a mess over here, golly. Just like spilled some pre-workout. Doing the coffee today. Look at this. What the heck? Amateur hour. You ready for this chest workout?
I'm ready for it.
Half cap. Darn it.
You have your bottle?
No.
I'm curious to ask you, what's the difference that you've seen coming in second place to first place?
It's not comparable. So, okay, what I learned is this. Whenever I was placing second in the 212 a few years back, I thought, essentially, I've made it. I'm not the champion, but second is close enough to first. But when I won the 212 Olympia, I realized right away there is no comparison from any other placing besides being the champion. Then, the following year, I went from winning the 212 Olympia to second in the world in the Open, and there was a huge gap. There was no comparison between those either. Meaning, taking second in the Open Olympia was better, like far better than even winning the 212. And then going from second to first as the Mr. Olympia, granted, I did make history being the first two-division Olympia champion, so that's monumental also. There's no comparison. Like, just absolutely no comparison. And I almost, to be honest with you, I almost forgot by the way I went from the 212 champion to second in the Open with that big jump of prestige.
Yeah.
I almost forgot the difference between being second first again.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, here we go again. Like, I've pretty much made it, even though I'm still like on my grind and on my pursuit to achieve that goal, right? But then when I won, immediately after, it was like boom, 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 boom. Like, you're the champion. You're the Mr. Olympia. There's like no other division in bodybuilding and no form of, being a social media influencer in the fitness and bodybuilding world compares to being like the Mr. Olympia. And I don't say that because of me. I say that because of my experience now that I am Mr. Olympia. But any Mr. Olympia in the history is Mr. Olympia.
Yeah.
So when you say like, hey, I'm Mr. Olympia, or you get introduced as, hey, this is Mr. Olympia, that is special to a lot of people, whether you would know it or not. Like, there's so many, what I realized, especially this past week, was there are so many people from all walks of life, from the 1% down to people just struggling to get by, that know about bodybuilding, know about Mr. Olympia, and know that there is a Mr. Olympia out there, whether they follow competitive bodybuilding or not. That when you say like, hey, I'm Mr. Olympia, you introduce yourself as Mr. Olympia, or you get introduced as Mr. Olympia, people's minds go like,
yeah.
Wait, you're Mr. Olympia? There is only a few in history that's ever truly became Mr. Olympia. And it's not in the 212 division, it's not in the classic division, it's not in the men's physique, it's not in the women's divisions. There's one Mr. Olympia a year, and that's the Open bodybuilding title.
You gotta send that. Let's go.
I'm not sending nothing. Whoa. It's like over here, and I'm like, oh, boy, I can't, man. Oh my God, my eyes are tearing up right here. Woo. All right, I'll hit it. How close do you put it? No, how close do you put it?
Don't snort it.
I go like that.
I hate it. I hate this stuff.
Do it, bro. Do it.
Yeah. Yes. Go. Bro, let's go. Let's go. Ah! Yeah! Let's go! Woo! Let's go!
Not to the. Wait, look at this.
Yeah. Right there. Okay. Woo! Let's go. All right, one more side. One more side. Ready? Let me know.
Real. Butter and biscuits up, boy. Come on, get in there.
Ready?
Yep.
Dang, son.
Ready? One more?
One more, sorry.
Need some lube.
Yeah. Up in here. Y'all gonna make me. Woo! I think so.
It's gonna hit hard once it does.
Bro, just inhale it. Come on, bro.
Huh? Let's go!
Keep going. Yep, strong. Yep. Keep pushing. Keep going. Yeah. Down. Go.
Now the work begins.
Yep. Come on. Come on. Yep. Keep going.
Gonna get me on this? Drop set. 3, 2, and then 1 1/4.
Come on. Wake Eddie.
Let's go. Nuts.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, good.
Clear. Lock and load. Good. To the roof. Come on. Good. Come on, get your money's worth. Come on. You're in it. Come on. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on.
Okay. Hold on, I got it. Okay.
That was a big step, brother.
Oh. That felt good.
Does the motivation or the hunger change depending on second place to first place? Like how you felt when you took second compared to how you feel now being the champion?
It is different. It is different. There is a different mindset. Um, there's not this question in the back of my mind anymore whether or not it's ever going to happen. It's happened. So I can rest my head at night knowing that, hey, we did it, right? Like it's happened. Here we go. So I don't feel actually as much pressure in terms of needing to win to make sure that I cement my name in history in bodybuilding. You know what I mean?
So in a way, it was a weight lifted off your shoulders, and
Right.
And now you can, instead of worrying about winning, you can now just worry about becoming your best,
Exactly.
which will
or
go into winning it.
yeah. So yeah, I guess if I'm truly transparent, right, with everything I just said about wanting to see bodybuilding excel, right? There's pressure that has shifted from selfishly wanting to be the champion to, okay, you are Mr. Olympia and you want to do whatever you can to maximize the opportunity, not just for yourself, but for all of bodybuilding. So there is that pressure that comes with being the champion from me. And what is pressure? Pressure is what you put on yourself. Nobody else puts pressure on me. You put it on yourself. I care tremendously about bodybuilding and not just making an impact for myself while I'm doing this, but to see this industry grow. And I think if more people were to open their eyes and hearts and minds to think like that instead of to just selfishly want to take from the industry, I just want to win for me. I want to take. No, like how about we all grow together, right? And I'm at the forefront of that. I am the Mr. Olympia. I'm the ambassador of bodybuilding. So therefore, well, actually, technically, we are all ambassadors of bodybuilding. So I don't want to say that it's just me. It's all of us together. But going from placing at the Olympia and wanting to win, there was this selfishness about me that was like, okay, I want to win. I want to win. I want to win. Will I ever win? I hope so. I'm gunning for it. Now it's okay. I'm in this position. I want to stay here because I'm seeing the opportunities that are coming. I know I can continue to improve my physique and be here for a long time. And I want to make the most of my opportunity to make the most of my physique, as well as make the most of the opportunity to grow the sport. Again, not just for me, but everybody.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So when you ask, is the pressure off or how does it feel? Is your motivation different? It is different. There's still pressure because there's guys that want to be in my position,
Yeah.
that are hungry, and I know that. So I still say the same thing. My competition holds me accountable, but I like the target to be on my back. It feels good.
Yeah.
Feels good. And I say that humbly. I don't say that as in like cocky or anything like that or
Yeah.
arrogant. It's more like, okay, I know where we all stand right now. And these competitors are great and they're hungry and they're coming and they want to challenge me for where I am right now. So again, they hold me accountable. But there's so much that I want to do with this opportunity of being Mr. Olympia,
Yeah.
with my physique and off the stage as well. So. So went straight into 2 heavier sets after we did that pre-exhaustion with the Smith machine incline. We did a double drop set, which really got me pumped up.
and quite honestly fatigued me a little bit more than what I was expecting. I think we did like 8, 9 reps and then some partials. I don't know, something like that. So then I came over here and went right into some working sets, 2 to be exact. And now I'm gonna do a back off set before I go into doing any fly movements. So concept today is come in, and I picked an exercise that I don't normally even do. The Smith machine barbell presses. I talked to Hani on the phone the other day, and he's like, why don't you throw in some barbell presses, which is not like him. He does not like barbell bench. Neither do I. I don't ever do barbell bench. But he said, yeah, it's just something that you're not really used to, and you don't have to go that heavy. So instead of doing just the free weight barbell bench, I decided to do the Smith machine, so that way I can isolate the pecs a little bit more, and the risk of injury is less, even though I wasn't using quite as much stabilizing muscles as I would with a regular free weight barbell. But that's why now we're doing these free weight dumbbell presses at a little bit different angle than the incline. Technically, this is just a slight little incline on this bench. I don't have it exactly flat, but pretty much we're doing flat presses. So again, concept was target the pec muscles and really pre-exhaust with the first exercise. Second exercise, even though I'm doing some relatively heavy dumbbells, it's actually light for me, but heavy today since I pre-exhausted so much. But nonetheless, we're doing these free weight dumbbell presses. And then now I'm gonna do a back off set so that way I can get more reps and keep that slow, constant tension instead of trying to just keep upping the weight or whatever. So now that my chest is more fatigued, we'll do the back off set and get a little bit more volume in with these free weights before we do any fly movements or other exercises. So before I do these dumbbell flies, I'm just gonna let you all know, dumbbell flies are one of my least favorite chest exercises. Why? Because to be honest with you, I actually don't feel it as much in the pec. That's me personally. So that being said, I'm gonna do a couple sets of dumbbell flies because I do think they're necessary. So I don't wanna totally not do it. But I want to combine that with some alternative flies, whether it be like the pec deck or maybe some cable flies. But I'm pretty much going to wrap it up with the chest portion of this workout by doing fly movements and hitting all the angles of the pec. So we've done 2 pressing movements. Now we're going to do some fly movements from different angles. But like I said, I want to incorporate some dumbbell flies, but I'm only going to do a couple sets and then move on to doing the cables or machine, because I get constant tension and I can feel it working in the pec more. So as I said earlier, I don't think you can totally skip free weight movements, which is why we're doing it, but I don't want to spend all my time doing free weight movements when I'm just not feeling it totally in the pec. So I say that before I start doing these dumbbell flies, and in the event that I do feel really connected with my pecs and they feel great, then I'm gonna stay with it. Which you guys see probably in some of my other YouTube videos where I'm only gonna do like 4 exercises for, you know, a certain body part right now in this off season. That's because I'm doing more sets per exercise. To whereas whenever I'm getting ready for Olympia, I would rather actually do more exercises and less sets. and to hit more angles. But if an exercise feels really, really good, I'm just gonna stick with it and do as many sets as I can until I can't get any more out of that exercise. So let's get started.
I will say this: I'm a kid who found bodybuilding, who fell in love with it, and dedicated my life to becoming the best that I possibly can be in pursuit to be the Mr. Olympia. And I promised myself I wouldn't stop until it happened. And I just hope that if if the next Mr. Olympia is watching this,
Yeah.
and they are that kid that is like, look, it's my dream to be Mr. Olympia, and I want to do it, and I'm gonna do it. I just hope that they understand that they shouldn't be putting me on a pedestal. I am no different, no better than anybody else that started out. Seriously. I think you should right now, if you put this in the video, pop up some pictures of what I look like. If you don't have them, I'll send them to you. Pop up some pictures of what I used to look like when I first started. I weighed like, before I ever competed, I weighed like 150 pounds. And then I said, okay, I want to compete. And then the next year I came in and I weighed somewhere between 155 and 160. Right? So
So hard to believe now.
yeah, so I'm just saying, like, I'm no better or no different than some other kid that says, hey, I'm a young 20-year-old guy or whatever. I want to be Mr. Olympia. Like, dude, believe in yourself. Don't put me on a pedestal as if like, oh, but he, you know, he has perfect training days every day and he just has his life together and, you know, he's got the best coach in the world, best supplements, and he's got the right team, you know, wife, and he's got Trev behind him. You know, like, I do have that now. Thank the Lord I have that now. But believe me when I tell you, when I first started out, I was calling my mother, hey, mom, can I have $20 for chicken? Like, I was broke, dude. I went to school full time, I worked full time, and I won my first bodybuilding competition all at the same time, you know? Again, being flat broke. So I worked full time, paying the bills. I went to school full time, and I started competing, and it was a grind, man. It sucked. Like, I knew that doing all three things, going to school, going to work, and competing, I wouldn't be my best as a bodybuilder. So I had to keep grinding, keep working hard, doing what I needed to do to pay the bills, to keep moving forward in life, but keep moving forward in my bodybuilding journey to get to the point where I could free up a little bit of either my time or financial stress. Either way. So for me, it was like I went to a bodybuilding show in PC Junior Nationals. I met Ed Connors. If you guys don't know who Ed Connors is, he's one of the guys that actually franchised Gold's Gym back in the day, and he's helped a lot of guys get their first contract and get kind of noticed on the scene, whether it be bodybuilding or WWE, whatever. So shout out to Ed Connors. Thank you for helping kickstart my bodybuilding career.
Okay. That did actually feel a lot better than I thought, but I still don't always feel constant tension when when I'm at the top, I'm trying to squeeze that top portion, and it just kind of feels funny to me. It's almost like, I don't know, man. Doing free weights versus cables and machines, like I said earlier, like you gotta incorporate both. But sometimes, especially on fly movements for chest, I just really prefer that constant tension that you get from cables. So again, this felt good, but I still want to move on and do some cable stuff. I got my first sponsor, supplement sponsor, and that freed me up from having to go to work as much. I didn't work as, as laborious of a job, so then I could rest more, so I could put more into my training. But it wasn't like, oh, well, now I'm getting paid, I can just go do whatever I want and keep living the same lifestyle. It's like, no, this is an investment period of like grind, 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 scrape up every penny to make sure that I could, pursue my bodybuilding dreams. And it took, many years, man. People see the fast success. I did have a little faster success than most people. I turned pro and won Mr. USA, went to the Olympia in the same year, and that was the third year I competed, which is really fast. I'm not gonna lie, but think about how many years I had to train to develop the physique to get there, right? All those years that people don't see and don't think about, going from 150 pounds, actually, technically, I was about 130 pounds when I first started training.
It's insane.
And yeah, and just year after year after year. And you got to think, and not only was I like a lightweight guy, but I didn't really know how to train. I didn't know how to eat. I didn't know how to do anything bodybuilding. I used to watch YouTube videos and ask people all the time, like, what should I do? I'm in here working hard. And sometimes I was working against myself. I was working hard, but I wasn't really making progress because I wasn't doing the optimal things. So, it just, you have to have this burning desire. You have to have discipline, work ethic like none other. It's going to be a lot of things you have to sacrifice to get to where you want to be. But at the end of the day, like I said, the whole point of me sharing this is, do not put me on a pedestal and think that I'm any different than you, is all I'm saying. Because if you do that, like I did the guys that came before me, it'll really mess up your head. So the guys that came before me that inspired me, they didn't do it purposefully, I don't think. But I put those guys on a pedestal as if they were something special about them that I wasn't gifted with. Or I, like, you know what I mean? Something that I idolized them, man. And when I actually got to where I am today, I've got to meet a lot of these guys, pretty much everyone, I think. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody I haven't met, to be honest with you. But anyway, I've gotten to know these guys. I'm like, wow, like they're just really passionate guys that love bodybuilding. And they saw this as what they wanted to do and they went for it. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say about that was I do really hope that I can inspire people, man. Like that's one of the biggest goals that I actually have with my bodybuilding journey, and of course being Mr. Olympia, is that I just want to be able to inspire more people to want to do what I do. Come on. Okay. Whoa. I think we did it last chest day when we filmed. 2 up top, 2 in the middle, 2 below, and then that should be good for chest. Just want to make sure that we're hitting every angle. Like we've done a lot of upper chest today, but I want to now like finish it off up here and then work our way down just a little bit. Hey. Oh, come on. Hey. God. Come on. Oh, man. Yeah, my upper chest is fatigued.
Feeling it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow. Dang. It feels good. I'm trying to keep my hands open as much as I can, kind of like push like this. Dude, I'm telling you, my chest is lit up already. Okay. Come on. Okay. Oh. Oh. All right, so that's it for chest. Let's go do a little bit of abs real quick, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, change my mind. I want to do one more exercise.
Of course.
This isn't abs. It's good. Oh, man. Oh. Oh man. Oh, that's it. That really is it for chest. Oh. I mean, obviously, dips are gonna hit your triceps too, but my chest is smoked. And when you lean over like that, like keep your chest over, it's gonna hit a lot. Yeah, you bring your chest over like this, like you lean over, you're gonna hit a lot more chest than you will triceps, but of course your triceps will get involved too. But between the pressing movements that we did and the dips, my triceps and my chest, done for the day. So that being said, now we'll go move on to do a little bit of abs and then call it a day. Try that one out if you've never done it.
go.
You know, I was just thinking about.
What's that?
You know how I do like photo shoots for Evogen and other companies?
Uh-huh.
I was just thinking like sometimes when I'm doing the shoots, and this is like how we'll pour it like this, or like I'll sit back like this and I'll pour it
Yeah.
with the shaker sitting here. I was just thinking, I wonder if people think that it's like fake, that nobody would ever pour
A shake like that.
like nobody would ever be sitting here pouring it like that down here.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, I'm like, that's what I'm doing now.
That is true. We could be snapping a photo shoot right
Yeah,
now.
that's what I'm saying. So this is what I'm talking about whenever I say like I'm not on point with my meals. I would never just pour however much cream of rice into my shake post-workout. Everything is measured to the T, 100% to the gram or ounce. But off season, I'm like, I'm just gonna eyeball it a little bit.
That's good enough.
Yeah. That's the way I keep good balance between off season and pre-contest.
Can't always be.
Still eat the similar food, make similar meals, but just don't worry so much about exact numbers. All right, well that's it, guys. Chest and abs today. If you guys want to pick up the best supplements, obviously we got the pre-workout, protein, intra-workout, and all your health supplements. All the best supplements at Evogen Nutrition. The link is below. Use my code Derek to save money. Saves you money, supports me, supports the channel. Same goes with the meal prep, Mega Fit meals. Link and code below. Save money, supports us. And lifting gear, Iron Rebel below. If you guys want to pick up any merch, you can go to DerekLunsford.com. That link is below as well. And last but not least, if you guys are looking for coaching, we have open enrollment on the UC Fit team. You guys can enroll at uc-fit.com. All right, one more thing. Trevor and I are going to be coming to South Korea this weekend, February 24th and 25th, for the Giant Expo, thanks to New Tech. So I will be there at the New Tech booth, myself and Regan Grimes. Like I said, Trevor is bringing the camera, so we'll be shooting YouTube content out there. Always, guys, follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, posting a lot of content there. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please, guys, subscribe now. Again, supports us, gives us that motivation to keep putting more content out for you guys, and we all win. So hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, comment below, share this video, and believe me when I tell you we have a lot of great content coming. So until next time, 10 easy. Easy. What are we, golfing? Is that a golf clap?
With that intensity, might as well be.
Bro,
That was nothing.
this guy.
Lucky you didn't train chest with me today. I would have done way more than that.
Bro, I almost yawned during that set.
Matt usually uses the band.
Yeah.
Bro, remember that one time I came to the gym, you guys were using a reverse band for Smith? Bro, what were y'all doing that day?
More than you?
No, you weren't.
We're definitely doing more than you.
Hey, bro, next chest day, if you do more than me and Smith, I'll give you $10.
I tried to train chest with you today. You're like, no, I got to catch up to your back, Derek. You were like, bro, I got to catch up to your back because nobody has a back like you. And I'm like,
Actually, what happened? I come in, hey, Derek's an hour late, whatever. Yo, Derek, ready to train? Yo, guys, work without me. I'm going to talk to Trevor for an hour. Then an hour comes, oh, you got to training back? Yeah, dude, we're done.
who am I? Let's train back today, guys. I can't keep up with Derek on chest.
Well, actually, what happened was I didn't say let's train back. I just started training back without him. That's actually what happened.
Must not have done much. He ain't got much of a pump, does he?
The thing is, dude, yo, survival of the fittest. That's all it is, dude.
If that's the case, then I'm thriving, baby. Because this ain't getting no fitter than this, bro. Ain't getting no fitter than that. Yeah!